素晴らしい。その無念その恨み、実に素晴らしいものですぞ。節操は高ぶっておりまする。フェイトグランドオーダー。
Hello everyone! Welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We're back! Though I have done a little something in the meanwhile. Allow me to cut to the past for a brief moment. It's time to summon! Let's go. I am recording this before I actually start to record the stuff because I want to summon now. And therefore, let's do some summons, see what we get. I do want Canis, so let's see if we get her there. That's kind of my big goal, let's say. Alright, Bronze Link Manipulator, not a goal. Not something we're looking to achieve. Alright, we're going to do 10 of these before we move on. 100 Hassans? Nope, sorry. That's fine. What else we got? Alright, Medusa? Nope. Okay, we got a lot of summon tickets, so that's good. Alright. Fragrack, cool. Not what I want. I want her when she's summonable. And, oh, Servant. I'm not going to click. No, never mind. That is a Reality Marble. Okay, we're going to go up to the bonus, then we're going to do we're going to do an 11. We're going to do an 11 pull. Alright. Hey, we got the Golden Trees lineage. That's new. So... Under the name of the Golden Tree, two family lines branched out and bloomed. The Icicle family of the Dark Arcs, the Music family of Alchemy. We know that family well. The two heads of the houses later participated in the world's Great Holy Grail War and both end up with completely different outcomes than they expected. For one hand, it was owed to their hidden sense of selfishness and greed, while the other was owed to a sense of good that they didn't even realize they had. Yes, that is something that we got to see firsthand. Okay, here we go. And that is a Servant. I'm not going to click. I'm feeling good about this. Nope. We're looking for Lancer. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for Lancer. I don't need the Ascuri. I want a Lancer. That's my goal. Right? Oh. No, it's not, because it wasn't shiny, so... Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be that. But that's what we're looking for, though. That is what we're looking for, right? Mass collection, double summon, baby. Here we go. There's like no higher chance of it being here, but I like to do it like this anyways because I feel like good. Hey, I made some homemade mapo tofu recently. Real good. Not spicy though. I needed to spice it up. I got the mild. Okay, it's definitely not that. That's a with one strike. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. All right. I'm going to let this one go, then I'm going to click. Alright. Okay, I clicked. Hello! Don't give me a Saber, give me a Lancer, baby! Oh, wow. Are you serious? Oh. I mean, cool, but...
Buddy Canis!
Hello! Is this Canis or something else? What do we got? Oh my god, are you serious? Well, of course, they're a pair. I guess that makes sense. What is this luck? Jeez. That's actually redonkulous luck. That's actually crazy luck. I got two of them. Also, hey, one who wishes for salvation. What is this roll? Jeez. I mean, yeah, it makes sense I got two because they're twins, but... Huh. Are they twins or just siblings? I don't actually know. God, your voice is so deep. Wow. He's a jerk. I don't actually know how good they are. I actually have no idea. What is their inherent ranking? Let's see here. I mean, I know the game press list isn't the end all be all, but are they upper half? What's their kind of their shtick? I don't even know. Because now that I got them, I didn't even want them, but now that I got them, I'm like, well, I guess I should know what they are. And I got 2 of them, which is freaking insane. All right, the Dioscuri are where? Let's see here. All right, latest tier list change. They are A tier. The twins, Dioscuri, are Saber class single target arts damage dealers with excellent cards and Noble Phantasm hit counts. Their Arts Noble Phantasms ignore both invincibility and defense before dealing damage while inflicting an Arts and Quick debuff. That should be good because the Arts meta is starting up soon with a certain servant coming out, right? Their Arts Quick and Noble Phantasms have high hit counts, give them good Noble Phantasm refund even if they pull off a Noble Phantasm Arts Shamer especially. Their most notable skill provides special buffs on attacks with bonus stars when using arts. Okay, they're very arts-oriented. One turn self-evade, excellent single-target saber option, as further improves with the presence of art supports in the party. Wow, nice. Wait, is Canis is C tier? Dang, Canis is only C tier. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I don't need Canis. Cause I feel like I'm gonna stick with that then. Because I got, like, I did pretty good there. You know what? We'll do one more. We'll do one more and we'll see. And then that's it. Because we'll get some of this back through playing. Okay, Seal and Force Designator. I mean, by now I'm not guessing we're going to get anything too crazy otherwise. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, we used up all our luck, but holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's pop this on you. That's shocking. Okay, and we'll get you leveled up and stuff, I guess. We can give you some shots, because hey, if you're good, we'll use you for sure. Again, his voice is way deeper than I thought. I did not think it'd be like that deep. Let's see here. All right, let's get you getting your stuff. Because if they're good 5-star ones, why not? I mean, mind you, when it comes to a class that I have a lot of really good ones, it is Saber. Because, you know, Saber's a Saber class, and Saber's in the Saber class. Along with Ryogi Shiki, of course. But, hey, that's fine. More good Sabers are always welcome. Alright. Boy, it's a good thing I grinded for a lot of these then. And was like, I'm gonna grind up to make sure I have enough good stuff for later. I don't even know what their ascensions look like. Let's see here. Alright, we got the first one here. What do we got? You're gonna get... What changed? Is it the capes? I can barely tell what changed. Noble Phantasm attack and debuff immune. Wow, those are actually really good. Those are actually really good. Oh, frick! Chains? I need more chains? I didn't even think about the fact I need more chains. I need to get more chains. Where would I get some chains? Where the frick do I get chains? Well, I guess while I wait to actually record this, I'm gonna go grind up some chains then, huh? Frick, where do you get chains? FGO chains. The Fool's Chain. Where do you get that? The best one is in... Oh, well, we can't really... Oh, I was gonna say we can't go to Camelot. No, we totally can, right? The Mad Banquet of Blood and Flesh. That's the best one, apparently. Okay, well, yeah, it seems like you can get them there. Okay, well, I guess I'll be getting those. Sounds good. This was the interlude, and now back to the actual video. As you can see, I've done some summoning, and they are as leveled up as they'll ever be, but we're also not just here for that. We are here for the Special Boy ticket. That's right, the good boy ticket. So, here we are. There's a lot happening today. Easter, for one. Getting a bunch of presents. Getting some missions. Getting 30 Saint Quartz. Getting 10 of those. I don't even think I have room for those. Getting 200 of those. Hot diggity, look at all this stuff. Dang, dude. But more importantly, this one right here. I mean, we'll grab these two. Right, we'll also grab these. Those are good. And we still have other stuff here to do. Complete Olympus Part 1. Dang. If only we could do that. Which we're going to do right now, actually. But let's grab ourselves the 17 million downloads ticket. Also, yeah, let's grab as much of this as I can. Oh, it did let me grab them. That's surprising. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's head to the shop. Exchange items. We can claim one of these characters. If I didn't get Saber, I would be claiming her now. I mean, that goes without saying. Otherwise, as we go through the list here, you know, there's a lot. I've done some thinking. My sister knew right away. She wanted Ozzy. She has a crush on Ozzy, and I actually bought her for her birthday a statue of Ozzy to commemorate the fact that she can get him. Tamamo, not a bad choice for sure too, right? The rest, you know, there's some good ones here. However, the one that is my most needed is ya boy, Waver. So, could fulfill these conditions. Okay, yes. I think what we need to do is we need to get him to bond level 5. Which isn't too bad. That's easy enough to do. Temporarily join your roster. Stage 1 and bond level 5. That's easy. Oh, so I don't even get to see the thing of me summoning him? I don't even get him to chastise me or anything? Are you serious? That's a bit weird. It's a bit weird, champ, not gonna lie. Oh well, look at that. Look at that. Right away up to 41, huh? Well, we're gonna get him ready to go. I mean, it's two reasons. One, I like Waver. I do. He's a good character, right? He's one of those, you know, half servants, half humans, which is something that I said I would like to get as many of as I can, right? But in addition, he's really good. He's really good, right? He went from apparently being absolute trash in his first, you know, first time being in to being, in my eyes, one of the best servants to just always have on hand. He's up there with like Merlin, where it's like, yeah, just grab him, yo. Also, if you can't tell, I have a lot of level up items here because, well, I've been grinding away at just making sure that I have enough to get him buffed up, right? Because that's kind of been the plan. And I guess the nice thing is, since he's a pretty early servant, getting all of his ascension materials should be not anything to worry about, right? All right. Don't worry, you're, in some people's eyes, already there. Give him some of this. Yeah, like I said, we got tons of these. In fact, my second archive is actually full too. So we're good to go on that. Got that. Level up. Good stuff. And yeah, I'm happy with this because this is a character that I wanted, and to get him free makes me very happy. And it's your boy! And so, oh frick, I can't get him up. I need frickin' feathers. It always comes back to feathers, doesn't it? I wonder why he goes back to being a youngin' for, like, canon reasons. Like, what? Is there a reason? Why is his third ascension as young? I mean, in the story, it gets explained, right? In that one there, but I don't know. Strange. I'll do his skills later. We'll be here forever otherwise. But in terms of summoning, there is a summon campaign on right now. Let's see here. Skyhawk's not a bad one to try and get, right? Raikou and Drake, that's some mommies too. That's some mommies for sure. So you know what? I might just do a 30 just to celebrate being back also, right? Just a single one, just to be like, hey, I'm back. Let's do it, right? And double mommy might be kind of fun to do, right? What am I saying? Why, whatever. Let's do it. Let's double mommy up, plus getting some of these, and hey, look at some of these cards that we can get that'll be fun, and I can go like, look at this. We'll get to this one day. Shut up! Shut your damn pie hole! What am I getting? Berserker Mommy! Yes! Bless the gacha gods, for they have bequeathed me a mother. I am happy. Though that freaking random roll ended up being real spanky, if you know what I'm saying. I'll take that, alright. Okay. Bless. Yeah, I don't care. That's all good. Don't care if I got nothing else. That's real good.
愛らしい魔術師さん、サーバント、セイバー。あら？あれ？私、セイバーではなくて、まあ、源の来光と申します。大将として未だ至らない身ではありますが、どうかよろしくお願いしますね。
Need sucky now, mommy. Mother's milk. Alright. Dang, that was pretty good. I'll get her all leveled up later, for sure. Not for now, that's a for later. Yeah, I'll do some of these after, also get everything ready to go. But hey, look at this. It's nice to be back, nice to be in, right? Yeah, I guess I should show off. In terms of my servants, she doesn't count. Let's go by. Well, you know, let's just while we're here, just might as well, right? Just at least get a couple. I'm gonna need the space back in my inventory anyways for all the stuff we're gonna be doing. But hey. All right. I think I'm actually pretty low on the Zerker stuff, though, so I'm gonna have to worry about that. I'm also almost out of stuff here. That's good, though. Dang, between the two of them, grinding... Oh, I'd say grinding got easier, but my grind has been perfect already. I have a perfect setup. Orbs! Orbs! Yes! Orb up! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. Whew. Alright, right, what I was coming to show you before I got heavily distracted. Here they are. Level 80 right now. That's as high as we can get them, because we have stuff that we can't do. They are at level 6 for their skills, which is pretty good. They have a lot! Debuff Resist, Quick Card Effectiveness, Buster Card Effectiveness, Avenger, Oblivion Correction, Self-Restoration, and Core of the Twin Gods. That's wild. That's really crazy. That's a lot. They are really good. They are really good. So yeah, we're gonna be using them. But, alright. That said, it's time. It's time for Olympus, baby. Let's get going. God, I'm gonna have so much more context now. People have always turned their gaze skyward. Who's speaking? In ancient times, they saw gods dwelling in the heavens. For many long years, the sky was a sacred domain that remained ever beyond reach. But then at one point proper human history began to see untold possibility in the vast space beyond the sky. From then on, it was no longer a mystery to be feared, but a riddle to be solved. That's right. We will use every tools we can, our minds especially, to discover what makes you tick. We will never stop again, not until we have claimed the heavens for ourselves. This sounds like a god speaking. We will turn our gaze skyward in one day. We will bring down the gods. Never mind. Never mind. Beyond the Great Pit. Big ol' cyber city. An impossibly enormous structure floats on the other side of the vast ocean, the texture that covers the planet's surface. As seen from the main monitor of the storm border currently soaring through the air, the structure appears to be a place inhabited by thousands, if not millions, of people.
Is that the city?
Senpai, look up in the sky! Literally looks like the city of the ancients from Final Fantasy. Like, you got shells! Atop the sprawling city sits another enormous structure. Dang, crystals? It really do be Final Fantasy. Also, that's an interesting design, for sure. Above that, great mountains of translucent crystal loom ever higher. And there, beyond the crystalline peaks... Oh, good. Thank you for looking up higher. Lies the very thing they've been searching for. The roots of the cosmic fantasy stretching out into space. That's the Tree of Emptiness. That's the Tree of Emptiness we saw from Atlantis. Okay, that's crazy, actually. It's a lot now. But that's not the only thing that surprised me. I never would have dreamed that there could be such a massive hollow space underneath the Great Pit. It doesn't look subterranean either. It's more like an entirely different world. This is the true surface of the Earth. While it no doubt would appear to be the bowels of the Earth from up on Atlantis, it is in fact the true face of this Atlantic lost belt. Atlantis itself is mere camouflage. In proper human history's Greek mythology, the Age of Man was ushered in through two great wars known as Machia. But what is going on in this lost belt? How was it able to control this space to such a degree? How has it been able to advance this far? It appears to operate in the same manner as the Chinese lost belt, in that it fully embraces its Tree of Emptiness, but in the manner in which it does is wholly opposite the Chinese lost belts. While the Chinese lost belt hid its Tree of Emptiness completely, here it has been allowed to flourish to the greatest possible extent. At least that's what it looks like. That part down by the base must be the city. Yeah, it looks just like something you'd see in a science fiction novel. It's easily as impressive as the pictures of proper human history skyscrapers Sion showed me. I can't tell what the exact dimensions of the city are just from looking at it, but it's safe to say there are at least 10 million people living there, minimum. That's a lot.
10 million people?
This is really it, huh? Indeed, it would seem we truly have our work cut out for us. And that, of course, is as true here in this fifth of the seven... As true here... Whoa, that, of course, is as true here in this fifth of the seven hells as it ever was. And as Da Vinci said before, we cannot blind ourselves at the cost of our actions, not even for a moment. That being said, how one reacts to such a cost depends entirely on the individual. And I, for one, am delighted by how you all have held on to your humanity in the face of such adversity. Computer room here, sorry to interrupt, but I just finished scanning our vicinity. And just like I expected, the atmosphere here is just chock full of magical energy. So this is the Age of Gods. The magical energy's density is at least on par with our records of the Seventh Singularity, if not higher.
Are you serious? But the Seventh Singularity was in Mesopotamia during proper human history's Age of Gods. But you're telling me this place exceeds its magical energy density?
Something just forced its way into our comms lines. It's not from the Wandering Sea, this is... Look up ahead, the signal's coming from that colossal structure. Who this? Fear us! Well, that's a way to start a thing. Praise us, for you gaze upon mighty Olympus. The name of this lost belt... Wait. Whoa, hold up. Wait, I was like, wait, is this... No, this isn't Wodan. No, it's not. But the name of this lost belt I rule, given in honor of our great ark that has crossed the ocean of space. You're telling me that Olympus is a space colony? That's pretty cool! Now prostrate yourselves and weep before me, for this grand throne of the gods. is not meant for the eyes of such insignificant specks as you.
What's going on? This voice is so heavy.
His pressure is immense, and he's not even here in person. He's as powerful as a spell designed to attack the mind. Da Vinci, quick, raise up bounded fields output before something happens to Tanner or Munier. Got it. Now then, between this immense pressure and this manner of speech, it looks like they're rolling out the biggest of the big guns. If I'm not mistaken, this must be... My name is Zeus, oh frick. Zeus, the king of the gods. I rule over this ancient ocean. I rule this grand interstellar city. I rule over all. I am king of the Atlantic Lost Belt. I need to see him to know what he's going to sound like after, but this is what we're going with for big booming text. Nemo's freaking out. Zeus! I was going to say one of the 12 Olympians, but well, no matter. This is unfortunately the worst of the possible scenarios I predicted, of all the gods to come out and greet us. So that's the Zeus of this Lost Belt. I already had a good idea of this thanks to the Poseidon we saw in Atlantis, but indeed, this king of the gods may be very different from the one in proper human history, but deep down they are fundamentally the same. The supreme being of Greek mythology, the winner of both Machaea wars, and the one who rules over the 12 Olympians. Not merely a divine spirit, but a genuine god who existed right here on Earth. His deep ties to both the concrete and abstract planes means that he is one of the phenomena shaping the very world itself. To put it in another way, the king of the gods of myth is, in a very real sense, the closest thing there is to a ruler of the entire planet. And does that mean he's like Skahak Skadi in the Scandinavian Lost Belt? Or Arjuna in the Indian Lost Belt? Unfortunately, no. The combat data we collected from Artemis and Poseidon alone speaks volumes. We were able to weaken Arjuna's divinity by attacking the faith he engendered. But we definitely won't be able to do the same with these gods. Their existence is fundamentally different. Their godly functionality is a core part of their being. Just look at the Theos Kleronomia if you need proof. Their functionality is what makes them gods. Nothing can be done to alter that. And Zeus is the one who stands above all the others.
So what are you two trying to say? That Zeus is more powerful than any other foe we've faced to date?
That can't possibly be true. Don't you remember how tough Arjuna was? He was a monster who absorbed every god in India. How could anything entire orders of magnitude more powerful than him even exist? If, like Artemis and Poseidon, Zeus has continuously ruled over this planet since ancient times without changing his very nature, then he is without a doubt in a league of his own. For you see, the ancient dramatist Aeschylus, if I'm saying that right, once described Zeus as the omnipotent and omniscient god of justice. Ooh, an omnipotent king of the gods. Very fun. Woof-hoo. Omnipotent is an all-powerful.
Oh, come on, how could he possibly be omnipotent? Zeus is strong, yes, but he's known for being sneaky and lecherous. He should take any old animal or person he came across and toss him up in the skies to constellations.
I seriously thought Gordolf was going to say toss him up on the sky and have him land on his Pinor. I 100% expected that.
We also wield thunderbolts, and we capable of incinerating the entire universe.
Is that true, Captain? Come on, give us to us straight. You're a half-god on Poseidon's side, right? Just what the hell are the Olympic gods? Are they just like the myths say, or are they something entirely different? Because if Zeus really does have the authority to destroy the whole universe, I don't know, okay? I mean, I can't say that my father wasn't a machine, but if this Lost Belt developed along an entirely different timeline than the one we know, then it wouldn't surprise me if Zeus turned out to be a machine god just like that Poseidon was. Yep. Robo-Sidon. Robo-Artemis. If these gods are the embodiment of this planet's concrete and abstract, and possess the same abilities, properties, and authorities described in the mythology, and if, on top of that, They also possess powerful mechanical bodies. And I suppose maybe those machines were always their true bodies, even in proper human history? And if that's the case, then that would mean this lost belt is... Captain? Oh, right. Anyway, if he's omnipotent, and he seems to be, then he's the strongest being in Olympus. So it's safe to assume he has authority powerful and all-encompassing enough to merit leading the other 12 Olympians. I don't know exactly what he's like here, but in the Age of Gods I know, he was definitely the top dog. So if at all possible, I'd really rather not face him head-on. Exactly, he's not someone you want to go head-to-head with. It'd be one thing if there was a way to snuff out all of his demiurge-class divinity, just like in Scandinavia and India. But when it's an honest-to-goodness, genuine god we're talking about, that's just not gonna work. Foo-foo! Who? What? Whoa, what's happening?
What was that? Some kind of turbulence?
Now fall. Oh, is he like Arceus using the move gravity where it's like just brings you down? Insignificant ones. All hands brace for impact. Oh, that's a lot of lightning. That's an extreme amount of lightning. Thunderbolts. No, these are great thunderbolts. Sorry, is there official classification for big thunderbolts? These magical energy levels are bonkers. Every single bolt is ginormous. Wait, you're kidding me? They're all as strong as Artemis's cannon? Oh, what's his power scaling?
Oh, come the hell on. I've heard of power creep, but this is nuts.
Gordolf, buddy, you and I, we're like on the same wavelength. Come on, you and me? I'm happy we're in this together.
Well, yeah, do whatever you must to make sure those things don't hit us. We only just got this new ship.
Wait. Checking hull readings now. I was right, they're all missing us, but how? That's a good question. Looks like our emergency scattering worked, Da Vinci. Hell yeah, it did.
Well, I'll be. Let's see more, Captain Techno Advisor. You're both far more useful than Aquapazza there.
Sorry, what? Aquapazza. Isn't that a fighting game? Oh! It's an Italian food. Poached white fish. No, hold the frick up. Did they... They really made a game called Aquapazza Aqua Dream Match. They really made a fighting game named after pasta. Huh. Okay. Alright.
So what was that gizmo just now anyway? Some sort of secret defensive system you put together when I wasn't looking?
Yep, pretty much. It's basically a kind of Spirit Origin chaff grenade that uses extremely high-performance dummy Spirit Origins to throw off enemy attacks. Oh, so we scattered a bunch of, like, cheap level 1 servant Spirit Origins. I only just finished putting it together before we went down the Great Pit. It's Storm Border's latest defense. I might not have been able to finish it in time for a showdown with Artemis, but it's designed to even defend against attacks from orbit. And as you just saw, it works brilliantly. None of that lightning is hitting us directly.
Whoa.
Nice job scattering it, Captain. No problem. I was already reaching for the console as soon as I heard the Z in Zeus.
That's right. Our Storm Border is amazing. This is just the kind of dream ship I would have imagined Captain Nemo and the Atlas Institute could come up with if they worked together. Not even Zeus's lightning bolts can touch us. Thunderbolts, I guess. But technically they're lightning, because thunder is a sound, right? Lightning is the actual thing, so I'm gonna call them lightning bolts. We see that Zeus is what proper human history's main association can do when we put our minds to it. I'm taunting a god right now, aren't I? Now, all that being said, would you mind if I brought up a different issue? I know we're managing to fight a brilliant mid-air battle at the moment, but technically, this ship is still falling, right? I know it.
Of course we're technically falling. I'm doing my damnedest to slow down our fall with the propulsion system and inertia controls, but I can't change the fact that this is a boat. Of course it's not going to work right anywhere that's not on the sea, underwater, or void space.
Countermash, get to your seats and don't move a muscle. Keep an eye on the monitors. Look for any body of water we could use for an emergency landing. Sea, lake, pond, glass of water, anything. Piss? We'll land in piss if we have to.
Yes, sir.
Mounier, piss out the window.
Mounier's like, I can't do it, sir. I can only be sitting down.
Dodging Zeus's lightning bolts won't do us much good if we ain't ready instead of being dashed to pieces on the ground. We need to keep the storm border and myself safe at any cost.
True, every aspect of this new border is undoubtedly at the cutting edge of proper human history technology. However, would the supreme being of a mythology so advanced that they've had futuristic technology like nanomachines for thousands of years really misses first strike? Then again, what if? Captain Da Vinci, open the engine up at full throttle. It's not safe to be up in the air like this. Nearby body of water or not, we need to land while the chaff is still working. There, target spotted 4,000 meters below. We'd use the trees in that forest to cushion our descent. Set inertia control to 7 o'clock. Point the bow forward, or downward. Unfurl the zero sail by 80%. Got it. I'll handle the controls. All you Marines, get to your posts now. Aye, aye, ma'am. We'll blast our way out of here like a giant marlin. Keep scattering the Spirit Origin chaff as we descend. Once we're 1,000 meters from the target landing point, pitch the boat up. All hands brace for impact. It's going to be a bumpy landing.
This Seaforce is insane. It feels like my guts are about to come clean off. Why are we going down this fast, Captain? I thought the Spirit Origin chaff was keeping us safe.
On elementary deduction, Gordolph True, the Stormboarder's new weaponry is a force to be reckoned with. However, take a look at the gale of thunderbolts and consider this. What if Zeus is still holding back, and this is just what he considers warning shots?
Warning shots? Do you mean he still has yet to actually attack us? But then we're all as good as dead. They might call me Phoenix, but that doesn't mean I can fly out of here. Come on, everyone, hurry. We need to get out of this airspace as soon as possible.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Damn, it's no use. I can't dodge every bolt. We're gonna take a direct hit. Mounier, take the helm. Me. Senpai.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
Oof. Hoochie. Hoochie mama. Lost Belt 5. Lost Belt Depth A+. That year's important, and I know why now. The day to bring down gods. I know why that one is important. I get it now, because 2,000 plus 12,000 equals 14,000. What happened 14,000 years ago? Oh my god, we know. Gliding point. Okay, so we glid here. Oh, this doesn't even feel like half the map. Okay. Wow, that's all cities. Oh, it's friggin', it's the thing from Halo. It's the Halo city. The Covenant city. All right. Here we are. Let's go. Hi everyone, how we doing? Well, dang it, it's not pretty. Looking like Final Fantasy up in here. Ah! Shit. How am I supposed to emergency land a freaking battleship when I've not even done it before? Why am I the one taking the helm? The hell are you doing, Captain? All hands, make sure you're strapped in tight. If Mounier dies, I'm stopping playing the game. Hey, we stopped. I'm alive, I think. Master, are you all right? Sure am, all thanks to my seatbelt. Your seatbelt, I see. I guess Director Gordolph's guidance paid off in spades here.
Good. It looks like we stuck the emergency landing. Next, set down magical reactors 1 through 3, and hurry. If Zeus notices the magical energy, he'll come after us.
Already done. Captain, would you mind taking care of the ship's camouflage? Don't worry, I'm on it. In fact, I'm already done. Since I disguised the ship right before we landed, the enemy shouldn't have seen where we wound up. Hurry up with the cloaking. They may not be able to see us, but they can sure detect our magical energy. Aye, sir. Well, here we are. Alright, now that things have settled down, let's assess our current situation. After Zeus attacked the storm border, we made an emergency landing near Olympus's western perimeter. By deploying optical camouflage around the ship, we were able to evade visual detection during the landing. We've also shut down the border's motive power, namely the magical reactors, and surrounded the entire hull with a concealing bounded field to prevent the enemy from detecting its magical energy. This should mean we've successfully landed the ship in Olympus with the enemy none the wiser as to our location, at least theoretically. First off, great work, everyone. You should all be proud that we made it out of that without having to resort to a dangerous zero sail. After all, in the worst case, a zero sail taken without the necessary precautions could wipe us all out. Really, the few times we've managed to pull it off so far were basically miracles. Whew! Anyway, the important thing is I'm glad we're all okay.
It just goes to show what an excellent machine the storm border truly is. It can evade an unlimited God's thunderbirds. It can dive into void space. If we brought it back to problem history, it would be the greatest technological revolution of all time.
That will never happen. The ship couldn't exist in a world where humanity was flourishing like it's supposed to. It's only in the completely bleached world that my Nautilus Noble Phantasm, Scion's pseudo-spiritron armor, aka the Hermes skin, Hephaestus' nanomachines and Chaldea's engineering could all come together like this. The only reason the storm border exists at all is to defeat the foreign god. It won't have a purpose beyond that.
Oh, I see. I suppose that's true, isn't it?
It doesn't change the fact it's still a great, dependable ship.
Indeed, you're spot on there. I'm glad to see you understand, Tanner. But at any rate, we can't let everything we did in Atlantis be for nothing. And we certainly wouldn't be able to look the Atlanteans in the eye if we got ourselves shot down before we could even landed the ship. We'll need to be ready to use all available resources. Have you finished replenishing your command spells? Well, all the precious backup command spells we saved in case we needed them for a huge battle. And we're just going to use them up like it's nothing.
I'll replenish, sir. 3 days worth in a couple hours, can you imagine?
Good. Well, things have come to this. We'll have to use every resource at our disposal. After all, we still have a crucial mission we need to carry out.
Right, we absolutely must cut down the Tree of Emptiness here in Olympus.
Tell me, Tucker Professor, how safe do you think we are right now?
Good question. From the scans of the surrounding area, I'd say we lucked out. I'm guessing this area we're in now is the outskirts of Olympus. There are almost no buildings here, there's no sign of any natives, and I don't see a single soldier or defensive weapon anywhere. We can thank Munier for his choice of landing spot since he was the one handling the controls on such short notice. I agree. I would have landed the ship myself, but I had my hands full coordinating the Nemo series. Great job, Munier. When we have a chance later, I'll give you a proper lesson on how to steer the ship. Well, hey, what are you gonna say? It was pretty impressive. I do say so myself, but still. Sure, I got a little panic when you first asked me to take over, but I figured things would work out if I just stuck to my usual game plan. Thanks, Munier. You're doing good, buddy. I can't really take the credit. The storm border did all the hard work. I just kept it stable. Still, glad I was able to help you out, Captain. You definitely did. I was planning to station a Marine in the cockpit, but now I won't have to. So, since I'll have one to spare now, I'll assign them to ship cleaning duty instead.
Good. Keeping the ship clean at all times will be a great boost to morale. Well, administrative advice with the bad news. I know well by enough by now that it can't all be good.
Right you are, Director. You really are getting the hang of this. Now that we've shut down all of our magical reactors, restarting them will take some time. Which means, of course, that we are effectively stuck here for the time being. That means no zero sail either.
Well, I see.
Does that mean we can't get away if they find us here? Good question. If they should happen to find us, making an escape will be very difficult. Right, as long as we're unable to start up the ship's engine at a moment's notice, we'll be out to sea without a lifeboat if we're spotted again. If we end up taking several of those supercharged magical energy attacks head-on without any of our defensive mechanisms to shield us, well, I don't even want to think about it. Whoa, hey, you need to go rest, Captain.
Well,
Captain, why'd you collapse like that? Are you okay? I'm sorry. It looks like Zeus's great thunderbolts are even more powerful than we thought. The one that did hit us didn't damage the ship too badly, but it did damage my spirit core. Oh no! Oh no, does this mean those thunderbolts are actually anti-servant attacks? That's bad. It's a good thing only one of them hit us. If even one more of those had struck, we might have ended up losing our new ship. This is pathetic. I don't even have the strength to stand.
damn it, get Nemo nursing here on the double. Make sure Captain's as comfortable as possible.
Right. Does this mean you're injured as well, Da Vinci? Looks that way. I thought I was just feeling off thanks to all the magical energy I used for the Chapin and concealing spell. But since I was acting as a Stormboarder's CPU when we got hit, I guess I actually just got just as hurt as the Captain. I think I'd better rest up for a while too. Da Vinci, no! Easy there. Good, I called her in time. Thanks for the nurse call. Is it an emergency?
I'll say thanks for coming, Nemo.
It's Captain and Da Vinci. The former collapsed and the latter's totally drained. Please hurry. Foo-foo. Holmes, Munier, how are Da Vinci and Captain doing? They're both asleep now. Well, I say asleep, but it's more like what we did back in Scandinavia. They're in the recovery pods I used at the time. They may seem fine on the surface, but their spirit cores have been both suffered significant damage. It may take them a few days, but don't worry, we expect them both to make full recoveries. To put it in modern parlance, this will be no big deal. Well, that's a relief. Yes, it is. It's too bad we can't visit them while they're in their pods, but I'm still glad to hear they'll be okay. Quite so. Ideally, I'd prefer to wait for their full recovery before we begin our plan of our attack in earnest, but
indeed, we have neither the time nor the mental capacity to spare for that. Both the captain and the technical advisor fulfilled their duties spectacularly. Yes, they may have been useless they may be useless for the time being, but no matter, their recovery takes priority. Meanwhile, those of us who remain have an obligation to make the most of this opportunity they've given us, namely,
buy them a nice fruit basket for when they wake up.
Don't be daft, Brad. I already arranged for one of those. Well, alright. That's a dude. Where the frick did I get a fruit basket? Oh my god. God, I could go for some fruit right now. Oh. You think I'm gonna have the chocolate covered strawberries? Oh. Oh, those are so nice. Anyway. Alright, as the new director of Colony and the commander of the Stormboarder, here are my orders. Master Tanner, Masquerade Light, his faithful servant. There's still much we don't know about our situation, but even so, I'll need you two to head out. Well, I'm afraid we won't be able to support you as normal with our technical advisor incapacitated. Myself, Woody, and our administrative advisor will do our best to fill our shoes in the meantime. Your sole objective for now is to explore this lost belt and recruit other proper human history servants. At this time, we won't be at a complete disadvantage thanks to the vanguard that got here ahead of us. Sure hope they're not all killed already. That would be very embarrassing for everyone involved. Once you find the heroic spirits that came from Atlantis, the tide is sure to turn swiftly in our favor. If we're going to defeat that detestable Kashtaria, cut down the preposterously huge tree of emptiness, but destroy that incredibly dangerous Zeus, you'll need to meet up with them first.
How's it going, Mash? Right, Master. I'm just running a scan of our vicinity, and I'm afraid the circumstances are very much not in our favor. Unfortunately, we'll be no more able to bolster our ranks via summoning circle here than we were in Atlantis. Every last ley line for kilometers is under intense observation. They're too man-made, or perhaps I should say god-made, to be of use to us. Suffice to say, we won't be able to secure the magical energy necessary to summon and maintain new heroic spirits while here in Olympus. I'm afraid we'll have to be content with using the Spirit Origin Graph for temporary combat-only summons. Woohoo!
All the more reason you to find the heroic spirits who came ahead of us as soon as possible. With the forces we have, we won't be able to keep ourselves safe, let alone accomplish this mission.
It would have made things a lot easier if we could have summoned more combat-ready heroic spirits from a ley line. But I guess that was too much to hope for, just like it was in Atlantis. Well, in the meantime, I don't know how much these will help, but here, these are for you two. Thanks, Munier, but what are they? They're disguise kits. Well, a kind of mystic code, really, that Da Vinci made in secret based off the Atlanteans. Basically, they use magecraft to deceive onlookers both optically and perceptually, to giving you the same effect as wearing a disguise without having to put one on. She said they make use of the same disguise principles as Holmes' noble phantasm. They should let you disguise yourselves as residents of Olympus and make our way into the city of Olympus. The silver lining here is that your magical energy readings are the same as any other humans. Apparently, even Mash only has a tiny bit of servant aura about her right now. So hey, in that sense, this should make it a lot easier to sneak in than it would be if you were bringing servants along. That's true. Under these circumstances, the risk of a hostile servant noticing me or Senpai should be very low. So if all goes well, this should give us a chance we need to rendezvous with the heroic spirits who got here before us. But that being said, you'll still be at a major disadvantage if you do end up in a fight. So don't lean on that disguise kit too heavily, okay? And again, you're both old hands now with ray shifts and lost belts, so I'm sure you already know that. Director?
What is it, Administrative Advisor?
I have 2 suggestions I'd like you to hear. The first is that we send the combat and environmental information we've gathered to date to the Wandering Sea in a data packet. And for the second, well, I think discretion would be the best course for this one.
Psst, psst, psst. What's his name? Careful, I'm quite ticklish, you know. It's like Sherlock Holmes ASMR. I'm getting the tingles. What was that? Are you serious, Administrative Advisor? But that's... Surely you can't.
Director, do you remember the border guards that Odysseus has kept under his command? Yeah, like these dudes? What about them? I'm quite certain that your concerns, while understandable, are nevertheless unwarranted.
It's incredibly risky, but I can't deny that it also makes a lot of sense. All right. As the director of Novum Colony, I can't have my subordinates be the only one putting themselves in danger to restore proper human history. Very well, Administrative Advisor, I accept your proposal.
Thank you. And I have every confidence you would make the right decision. Who? What's going on? What are you guys talking about?
There's no laughing matter if you ask me. Jeez. All right, once again, Tanner Mash Curiolite. As director of Novum Colony, I hear your orders. You two are to leave the border at once and make your way to the city of Olympus. Once you're inside, find out where the other proper human history servants are and meet up with them post-haste. After you've secured an adequate fighting force, you are to cut down the 5th Tree of Emptiness.
Yeah, Roger, sounds good. What was that whispering about? Understood. We'll go begin our Olympus investigation right away. Foo-foo-foo! What was that about the border guards? What's going on? What's going on, Gordy? What's going on? We're not going to get a single battle in this entire time, and that's just how fate is now, I guess. Is that like an organ? It looks like an organ to me. Directly beneath the 5th Tree of Emptiness, Magellan. Is there a Magellan galaxy? Is there? I mean, there's got to be. I don't know why I'm asking. There is. The large Magellanic Cloud. Okay. Not like the Explorer. Interstellar mountainous city Olympus. Great orbital shrine Olympia Dodona. The center of its operations. Yeah, so Europa was summonable, but I never used her in battle because I was waiting for her to appear in the story and she didn't, but now she clearly is. A revelation is upon us. A revelation is upon us. Damn, lady, you're out here in your undies. Now is the time of revelation. Gather round, O noble gods of Olympus. He has ruled the heavens since the dawn of time, emerging triumphant in no less than 4 Machia. By day he rules over clear blue skies, by night he conquers what lies beyond them. He is the wielder of the great thunderbolts capable of shattering stars, galaxies, even the universe. Authorities no less than Uranus and Cronus themselves bow to his will. He is the great demiurge, the one who wields the Cronus crown for all eternity. Now behold the words of the almighty Zeus. Whoa, what is this silhouette? What is this silhouette? I can't see. I trust all are here. Indeed they are, my lord. I'm seeing a lot of new silhouettes. Oh, hey, I know those two. Oh, okay. All right. Huh. I can't imagine Man of the Cloth, Kyrie Kotomine, hanging out here with the Greek gods, but here we are. Rejoice, my fellow gods, rejoice, gods from foreign lands. All is proceeding according to my will. I need to see what he looks like, though. The seeds I planted have grown brilliantly, disturbed neither by chill rain nor merciless rays of sun. Tree of Emptiness Magellan. No. Atlas. The world tree is about to bloom. Okay, I see what they mean, Atlas, because, like, Atlas holds up the world, so the world tree... Yeah, okay. Glory to almighty Zeus. Congratulations, Father. That's wonderful, Father. Congratulations. We must restore mythology to its rightful place. This lost spelt's divine power must not remain relegated to Olympus. It must spread across the world, across every bit of bleached white land. If humans were unable to save it, then the task falls to the gods instead. I shall use all the power I wield to save this world in place of those gods who left during proper human history. For it is still far too soon to lose the intelligent human species that has taken root on this planet. This is all indeed all unfolding absolutely wonderfully. Even in my wildest dreams, I never imagined Atlas the World Tree would grow so large so quickly. Okay, is there an Atlas Galaxy? Just looking. Atlas Galaxy. Galaxy, Atlas, No Man's Sky. Gasp. There isn't. There's not. I know it's because it's yeah, like Atlas. Yeah, like I know why. I know why they went with that word, but I was just curious. It even puts the Indian Lost Spells trees' explosive growth to shame. This will undoubtedly be the land where our god, the foreign god, descends upon this world. Oh, yes, of that I'm absolutely certain. Oh, nothing could make we three alter egos who come on here on behalf of the foreign god happier. It is unfortunate that one of us could not be present at this time, but no matter. You have my pledge that I will do everything in my power to help you grow the world tree to maturity and to ensure the foreign god's descent proceeds undeterred. Aphrodite, huh? So Aphrodite, okay, hold the frickin' phone. The wings, the hair vents, the ahoge. Are you Saber Venus? I don't think she is, but I feel she will resemble it. Because remember, Saber Venus is Aphrodite, right? Goddess of love. So in Saber, when Nero took on the power of Aphrodite, I can sort of see some stuff, so we'll have to see. Okay, I have no idea. Do I give her a Valley Girl voice? I'm giving a god a Valley Girl voice. Foreign god? Excuse me? It's always foreign god this and foreign god that with you. Are your ears working properly? Did you not hear what almighty Zeus had to say? He's the one who's going to save this world. There's no place for your foreign god here. Now remember your place and hold your tongue, foreigner, lest you say something you regret. Demeter. Oh, frick. Who's Demeter? Oh, it's been a long time since I've looked at Greek gods. Demeter is the goddess of harvest and agriculture. Hence the wheat that's around her, I guess. Now, Aphrodite, there's no need to let anger mar your beautiful face. Besides, you do well not to underestimate these gods from foreign lands, especially that monk there. I have no idea what I'm looking at for half this design. Rumor is that he single-handedly drove the ancient land of India into a hellish cycle of reincarnation, so I'd be careful if I were you, lest he end up turning all of Olympus into Tartarus. Ha, Tartarus, ridiculous. If you wish to joke, Demeter, save it for an audience who might appreciate your brand of humor. As for you, you have some nerve speaking of a foreign god in our presence. How dare you speak of a god from an alien planet, knowing full well that we descendants of chaos migrated here from across the galaxy? Oh, here's something. So what are we saying? And chaos was a alien? That's super cool. Who do you think you are? You know nothing of Zeus's power. You know nothing of what transpired 14,000 years ago, the moment our lost belt began. You have no idea how Zeus's thunderbolt utterly destroyed the foreign invader who came to kill all life on this planet. Points. That's Zephyr. Huh? Who do you think I am, you asked? I am me, of course. No more, no less. You insolent little... Yeah, fight. Yeah, fight. Wait, Aphrodite. A moment, please, O goddess of beauty. If I may, allow me to remind you that we are all equally invested in seeing the world tree to maturity. Lord Krishtaria, the Cryptor, says that though our long-term goals may be different, for now, cooperating is in our best mutual interest. Krishtaria Wodeim. Oh, what's this? My, is that truly happening? You, the goddess of beauty herself, the arbiter of value for all humanity, deign to take advice from a mere human? I never thought I'd see the day. That's enough, Limbo. A joke is only funny when its audience is receptive. So I suggest you be more judicious about playing the jester while in the company of gods, especially given the same tendency led to your failure in India. You don't mince words, do you? I was merely trying to lighten the mood, but you're right. I did misplace my audience. It seems my failure in India has affected me more than I realized. Forgive me, O gods of Greece. Aphrodite, goddess of beauty, Demeter, goddess of land, all-powerful Zeus, priestess queen Europa. I hope you will accept this humble apology. Did you just kill him? Limbo. Oh my! I do beg your pardon. Not at all. I am the one who owes you an apology. I hope you will forgive my momentary surprise, O gods of foreign lands. Limbo. Don't be absurd, my illustrious Queen Europa. I am the one who has wronged you. Not at... Silence, all of you. I understand your anger. I understand your impatience, but stay your tongues. There are some facts we must accept no matter how humiliating they might be. Namely, the fact that without the Tree of Emptiness, none of us could exist. Yeah, let's just mash those silhouettes together. Our glorious Olympus's prosperity, we 12 Olympians' eternal reign, all depend on the Tree of Emptiness. This we must come to terms with if we are to overcome the tree's hold on us. Overcome the tree's hold? Does that mean you plan to cut down the Tree of Emptiness? As long as you grow the tree to full maturity, we have no objections as to what you do with it afterwards. But still, the very idea of overcoming the tree's hold is just... Are you truly capable of such a thing, Almighty Zeus? Indeed, it is a task beyond even my all-encompassing power. Which is why I formed an alliance with my sworn friend, Krishtaria Wodeim the Cryptor. Zeus, need I remind you that he is only a human? Zeus, you would still call that human your sworn friend? Silence. Krishtaria Wodeim the Cryptor is no ordinary human. One could well liken the mammalian humans from proper human history to little more than sentient reeds. And indeed, Krishtaria is sentient. But no mere reed could ever be that strong. What is he saying? Hey, Kadok! I forgot about you. This is the Machina corridor of the great orbital shrine Olympia Dodona, huh? Way too damn long if you ask me. How's the guy supposed to cross this thing and get where he's going in time? Did they just make it to scale with the gods of Olympus or something? At this rate, I'm gonna die of old age before I can get anywhere. Still, on a different note, can't believe he's just letting me walk around like this unsupervised. Wodheim, I swear I can't tell what that guy's thinking. Now I feel like an idiot for keeping my guard up constantly, figuring it was only a matter of time before he sends someone to finish me off. I always thought a cryptor without a lost belt would be worthless, that he wouldn't have anywhere left to go and no reason to be kept alive. I was sure he was just going to take my Sirius Light and be done with me. Was I wrong? I remember Director Marisbury said, Sirius Light is the power to overturn the very world. Possessing is what makes you a cryptor. We studied every abnormality that could possibly occur during the 7 Ages. We trained for every scenario we might encounter in the simulator. Team A was supposed to save the world, and our Sirius Lights were supposed to be our trump card. But it's strange when you think about it. We were never actually told exactly what the Sirius Light is. Yeah, we still don't know! Sure, they told us that they're even more powerful command spells, that they produce more magical energy than the user could generate on their own. But the only one of us who actually knows when and why to use them is Wodheim. After all, he was the one entrusted with their timing. Huh. He should also be the only one who knows how the Sirius Lights are really meant to be used. So then, why isn't he taking mine? Ever since we came back to life, Wodheim's always said how all the cryptors are equal in the foreign god's eyes, but it never occurred to me that he might really mean it. Does this mean he seriously believes that? Damn it, what am I saying? There's no way he could. He's a noble. He's got to have an angle I'm not seeing. There must be something that only he knows. Something about the Sirius Lights. The foreign god. Trees of emptiness. And why the lost belts can exist in the present day. Alright, Wodheim. I'll find out what it is you're up to. Whatever it is you and Zeus are plotting, I'm gonna bring it to light. I'm gonna bring it to Sirius Light. And if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need a distraction that really stands out. You know, I was thinking, I still haven't been punished for my failure with the Indian Lost Belt, right? So go ahead and punish me however you see fit, Wodheim. Whatever it is, I can take it. I hope I have not given you cause to mistake me, Pepe. We cryptors are colleagues, nothing more. I have no more authority to punish you than any of the others do. For the time being, Scandinavia Pepperoncino, let's just be glad you're all right. You're sure taking all this in stride. Not that I expected any less, of course. But I still wouldn't feel right getting off scot-free. Why don't you at least take my Sirius Light? Sure, I could probably save more face with the foreign god if I offered it up to them instead, but I couldn't care less about getting in either the foreign god or the alter ego's good graces. So here, hon, you can have my Sirius Light. Make sure you make good use of it. Thank you, Pepe, but there's no need for that. You can keep yours. The Sirius Light has not been my responsibility since Team A ceased to be relevant. So no, you should hang on to yours. What you do with it is up to you. I see. So Philia didn't happen to die after using hers. She died because she used her Sirius Light. Would I be right in assuming that's what Marisbury had in mind when he put our team together? Not at liberty to answer that, huh? Now I get it. I'm starting to see just a little more of what your relationship was really like. Despise me if you wish. You're probably right to do so. Despise you? Now you're just insulting me, Wodheim. I think the fact you're refusing to say anything just goes to show how much integrity you have. Up to this point, I still wasn't sure who was connected to what. But I think I'm finally starting to see how the pieces fit together now. It never really sunk in before, but I guess we really are enemies of humanity after all. I have to say, Pepe, your sheer mental fortitude never fails to surprise me. I'm amazed you can still smile like that under these circumstances. Hey, it's the one thing I've got going for me, though in my case it's more despair than self-possession. But hey, the important things are that I'm alive right now, and what it is I need to do next, right? I'd never get anywhere if I spent all my time fretting about a past I can't change. So I'm just gonna tell you this in the hope that it might lead to an even more fun future. You know how the disciples are always telling us the foreign god wants the Lost Belts to flourish and that the strongest one will become the foundation of a new humanity? Well, I'm positive they're lying. They're not planning on any of the Lost Belts surviving. We've been hoping that one of the Lost Belts would become the next proper human history. They've got other plans entirely. And why do you think that? I heard it straight from the Alter Ego's mouth back when he was elated at the prospect of his seemingly assured victory. I swear, I never would have guessed his fondness for hearing himself talk without you working on favor. I see. So you got Limbo to talk. And then I won't be responsible for what you've learned, and it won't violate my contract with the foreign god. That being said, Myorenji, I can't say anything more in response to what you've just told me. All I can tell you is that I am prepared to establish this Lost Belt as the new proper human history, and that I've done everything I can to see that vision made reality. I will use everything at my disposal to ensure this Atlantic Lost Belt becomes this planet's future. In the meantime, I want you to carry out your duties as a member of Team A in whatever way you feel is best. Hey, you don't have to tell me. I was already planning to do whatever I wanted. Besides, I was never really into the whole King of the Earth competition thing anyway. But let me know if you ever need help with anything, alright? I'm not that much of an ingrate, you know. Not that much of an ingrate, huh? Of course I know that, Pepe. You've been of much help to me, more often than you realize. You always describe yourself as a cold-blooded killer, but in fact you are always the most humane. Always honored your obligations more than any of us. She has to make some noise, right? I don't know. Oh? Unless I'm very much mistaken, there's a great deal of venom in your expression. Are you unhappy with what we just discussed? Pepperoncino came to his conclusions based on what the Alter Ego said. There's no need to eliminate him. Nor did I tell the other cryptors any of the foreign god's secrets. So far as I can tell, there have been no breaches of contract here. Am I wrong? Everything is proceeding according to plan. The Tree of Emptiness is now a fully grown catalyst, ready to bring your true form down to this world. Catalyst! That's the first time we're hearing about that. Wait a second. Wait a second. True form. Is this another... It's not another part of Velber, is it? Huh. We'll see. Zeus no doubt means to use this energy for his own ideals. For my part, I have no interest of getting in his way. I promised him I wouldn't after all. We agreed that, though our positions may be very different, Zeus and I would work together to ensure this Atlantic Lost Belt is fully completed. And I will not be going back on my word. Not after he trusted me enough to let me see him in a moment of weakness. I'm well aware. If Zeus's plan comes to fruition, the Tree of Emptiness's magical energy will be depleted, and the foreign god's descent will be delayed. Foreign god. Hold the phone. Foreign god. The gods of this world are aliens. A foreign god. Is it Velber? Okay. Okay. Don't answer. Don't make me disable comments. I will disable comments. It's a good thing I have a mod team that have been helping me with specifically Fate spoilers. Should that happen, I will be considered in breach of my contract and my life will be forfeit. But that is not going to happen, much as it pains me to say this as his friend. Zeus's ideals will never work, even if his plan is flawless. Once they fail, that is where I come into play. Don't worry, I'll see that my job is done perfectly. I value my life as much as anyone after all. It would be equally trivial for me to complete this Lost Belt and see Zeus's ideals realized, or to conclude this Lost Belt and let the foreign god descend upon this world. The only unknown factor that could possibly pose an obstacle to either of these outcomes is Caldia, and whatever course of action Tanner chooses to pursue. I only hope his spirit isn't yet broken, I'm counting on him to make his way here and once more throw himself into battle against me, so that I can conclusively demonstrate to him that his efforts were for naught. Bro, we recorded an hour of footage, and I have not done a single battle, and that's fine. That's fine. I am fine with this. So for now, I'm actually going to say bye. We're going to go into the Olympus's reception next time, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited to play this. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm also like Mundo close to leveling up. Right? Yeah. Oh, okay. A little less. Also, nice. Okay, less than I thought. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order, wherein we head our way into Olympus. We'll see you then for that, guys. Ciao.